This episode of Brats in the Back Row discusses topics of racism and eating disorders. Listener's discretion is advised. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Brats in the Back Row podcast. I'm gonna keep going, where one of us forces the other brats to watch a movie of their liking. I'm Emily.
I'm Maylena.
And that's it.
That's it.
You aren't getting
kicked out. Sarah and Allie.
They're
gone.
Gone, dead to us. It is us
They've
now.
been excommunicated from the community.
From community. I haven't seen Conclave, but I'm assuming that's what it's about. This Conclave happened.
No, I haven't watched Conclave either, but they're trying to pick a new pope.
Is that what truly all I've seen about Conclave is like, they're like gay people can become the pope, and they were like, good job to the people of Conclave. That's all I've seen.
Yeah, gay people can become the pope. The bishops and the clerics can also vape. Awesome.
I've seen that too.
In front of God. I've seen that too.
Hit a fat vape rip.
Fat one. I want to watch it so badly. It's not
too.
playing in any theaters near me anymore.
Yeah.
I really missed the bullet on that one.
Well, because
all I know is that they're picking a new pope, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, it didn't interest me in the beginning because I was just like, oh, this is like a drama about popes. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then I saw all this stuff about it, and I'm like, oh, apparently this is incredible. Sorry to judge. Harshly.
I was like, I'm probably gonna watch this in a few months on like when it comes out on HBO Max.
Right. Yes, it will come. HBO Max. Hulu.
It's gonna come out on HBO Max.
Literally. That's true. Well, Allie and Sarah are dead to us. The real cinephiles are here.
Real cinephiles. Yep. And you know what? This was our dastardly plan all along.
This is what I know all of you have been wanting out there.
You've been begging us
being like,
in the secret email that the other two don't know about.
evil brats in the back.
Yeah. on our secret evil Twitter account. Evil.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Which is where evil comes from. We are not making a Twitter for this.
No, but like an evil, like anti-brats in the back row Twitter account. It would be so good, but it's one of us that's in charge of it.
What would we post?
We'd be like, I hate, like, it's like a burn book. Like, I hate Allie, I hate Sarah for this, I hate May for this, I hate Emily for this, like that sort of thing.
I hate this ugly skank bitch.
Yeah, and it's you typing.
It's a photoshopped image of our heads on like a bullseye or whatever. You go, ding, or there's an X around our face.
It's like an ARG. It's like an ARG. You have to figure out who is in charge of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, I will create that soon.
We will create that soon. God.
Anyway,
and you know it's gonna be easier because TikTok is shutting down, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh yeah, I had that thought because I edited the last thing, and then I edited the last episode, and I put in for the first time our socials at the end, and then I was like, here's our TikTok, and then a couple days later I was like, I have to take that out.
We don't have to take it down. It's fine.
It won't be gone on your phone or anything. It's not gonna just explode off your phone. No, it won't. That's not how that works. The news has told me otherwise. NPR won't lie to me.
Look, NPR doesn't know what dastardly things Elon Musk has going on in his secret lair.
That is true. That is so true.
He could have developed technology that hacks into everyone's phones and can delete TikTok from the app. From the
evil U2 on everyone's iPhones. Like the opposite of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember when this is so like 2012, but do you remember when Flappy Bird was taken off of like the game store or whatever?
Oh yeah.
And then the people who still had Flappy Bird on their phones were selling it for like hundreds of dollars because it was a hot commodity. As if everyone didn't already have fucking Flappy Bird on their phone.
Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what's gonna happen with TikTok?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be selling my phone for $3 million.
I'm not doing that. I need to download all of my saved videos.
That's what I need to do. Put on a Google Drive. All my edits, I can't lose those.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
in
All
here.
like 700 of them.
There's so many. There's so many. I have to like find.
My laptop is gonna freak out.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? I have a perfectly curated reposts page.
Yeah.
No one follows me on my Twitter, by the way. On my TikTok, by the way. I don't want anyone on it. No one's allowed to find.
Yeah. Emily's TikTok is private.
It is private. There's nothing on it. I don't have videos or anything. Yeah. But you're not allowed to see.
Mine's public. Yeah.
That's evil.
Mine's
That's
a public account because I simply don't care anymore.
That's fair. That's
well, because I also like don't post on there anymore.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
good. Well, you can't anymore.
Crazy Beatles videos on the Brat Em and Mey TikTok anymore.
Guys, we're gonna be making a Tumblr very, very soon, so that's where we will shine.
Yeah. Honestly, we would be so good at being Tumblr famous.
We should make a Brat in the Back Row Tumblr. Holy fuck, dude! A vision has popped into my brain.
Guys, it's 2012.
I love Tumblr.
Indie Sleaze is back. I love Tumblr. I still go on Tumblr.
I'm on it every day. I love Tumblr. Yeah.
I love to lurk on Tumblr. It's so fun.
I don't like post anything. I just am. I'm free. I'm free.
I don't post anything original. I will reblock stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I'm not doing anything on there. And it's all of this stuff. It's so curated. It's only the things that I want to see.
For me. It's for
beautiful.
I love it.
There's no algorithm. I love it. It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful. I love you, Tumblr. We love you, Tumblr.
I love you. People are always like, Tumblr is so dead. And it's like, girl, if you go on Tumblr just for like 5 minutes, it's not dead.
No, it's alive. It's thriving. It's a thriving community. It has some of
you guys have just been like red pilled by fucking Twitter or something.
It's so like
as someone who's also on Twitter.
Yeah.
I need to leave Twitter.
I do too, but I'm like locked in.
I also have so much fun.
I'm locked in. I can't leave Twitter. It's forever for me. It's forever. I'm down. When everyone was like leaving for like Blue Sky and everything, I was like, I saw a thing.
What the fuck is Blue Sky?
I don't know. I heard it's like I don't know. It's like
there's so many. I don't want to say this because I feel like I'm going to sound so fucking old and geriatric, even though I'm only 22. Guys, I'm only 22. I don't know what any of these new social medias are. Nope. I don't know what Blue Sky is. I don't know what Lemon 8 is.
No, what the hell is that?
Note is. What is this?
I
don't know what this is.
The only social media that actually truly matters in this world is Tumblr and Pinterest. That's it. That's all that matters.
That's it. I saw somebody on Twitter was like, why are we getting rid of TikTok? Why don't we get rid of Pinterest? No one uses that shit. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
You don't use it. I use it. I use Pinterest.
You haven't found the joys of Pinterest.
It's so beautiful. And that's also so curated for me. Like, I don't know any of this.
What I want on my Pinterest. It's beautiful. It's stunning.
I'm not going on.
There's no drama.
No drama, because I'm not talking to people. I don't need to talk to people.
I'm just looking at pretty pictures and putting them in my boards.
Yes,
that's it.
Exactly. I'm actively only gonna lose social media. I'm not gaining any more social media. I'm done. We don't need any more.
Yeah. I hopefully soon, not like soon, within the hopefully within the next 5 to 10-ish years or something, all, if not most, of the social medias will have just shut down because of I don't know, nuclear warfare or something. technological warfare or something, and I'll be free.
I'll be happy.
I will finally be happy. I feel in my soul that I need to have like a major crash out, and then I'll leave social media.
Can that happen soon? Because I really want to see that. It, like, public crash out. I want you to be, like, freaking out. Just on Twitter, like, full on rant.
Yeah.
Like,
every day at work, I'm like tweaking, I'm twitching, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking crash out soon.
I think you should.
At my desk. It's bad.
I think that's what needs to happen, and I want to see it firsthand.
I think it's gonna happen soon.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, we're about a month out until like my 23rd birthday. I feel like 23 is the year
of the crash out.
It's either I get everything together or I have a crash out and I end up in like a psych ward.
It's either very high or very low.
Yeah. I feel like that's the trajectory of year 23.
What's happening? Well, Sarah's 23, so maybe Sarah can give you some insight when she's back.
No, but Sarah and I are like very different people, you know?
Okay. And now elaborate.
I love her. I just don't think that her 23 is going to be similar to my 23. First of all, she's going out there, she's being sexy. She's already on like boyfriend number 3 or something.
Yeah, boy toy number 3.
Boy toy, not boyfriend. Boy toy, very different distinction.
Yes.
She's already on boy toy number 3. I haven't looked at a man.
I don't see men. I don't look at men.
Uh-huh.
I haven't looked at a man.
All of the men that I look at are married and or old, so. And I am not a homewrecker.
What?
Or into older men.
That's fair. But here's the hoping. Maybe you can have both. Maybe you can have public crash out, and then it's only up from there.
I don't think that's how that works.
I hope. I'm just thinking the best for you.
It's like the thing where it's like it has to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're gonna hit rock bottom, but then it's gonna go, all the way up.
I feel like the crash out isn't like true rock bottom.
Oh,
I think like there's the crash out, and then a little bit below that is like the moment of like self-realization and like self-discovery or something.
Jimmy Stewart on the bridge.
Jimmy Stewart on the bridge.
Please, God!
1 second he wants to kill himself, the next second he wants to live.
And that's 23 for you.
That's 23 for me.
Oh, God. Well...
Or, you know what? Alternatively, it's a pendulum, and it's just gonna go back and forth.
And that by the hour, by the second,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do need to get stronger meds.
Yes.
Something I've been telling myself for years now, but I don't like my doctor.
Oh.
So I don't want to talk to her.
Do you want to put her on... What happened? You want to put her on blast?
Oh, no, nothing happened. I don't even remember her name. I just... But, like, whenever I go to, like, see her and I'm, like, chatting with her to, like, tell her my ailments or whatever, she always looks at me with, like, 100-yard stare. It's like she's not actually there.
She's going through her own battles right now.
She probably is, and, like, love and light to her. I hope she gets through it. I don't need this right now.
I'm going through stuff as well.
I need somebody present in the doctor's office.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Maybe
okay.
It'll get better.
What's 22 looking like for you?
Well...
You're already like a quarter of the way in.
Yeah. I'm like... It's been a while. It has been a quarter. I don't know. 22's been... I don't know. Boring. Like, I've just been here.
Gotta go out to the club.
I know, but I'm so tired. Sarah actively tells us each and every week we have to go to the club. And then at Sarah's 23rd birthday, the start of the crash out, 23rd birthday,
Yep.
We went to this like, it's like a pub kind of scenario, but like you can play board games at it. It's very fun.
Yeah.
We
it's
went
one of those like nerd places.
It's a nerd place. It was fun.
It's a nerd
it was
mecca.
Yeah.
It's a fun place.
It's fun. It was dirty.
In there.
But I enjoyed it. But our dear Allie brought Play-Doh with her because she was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like react, or if I don't know what's happening. And I literally put my head in my hands and went, we're never getting to the club.
We're never getting to the club.
It's not gonna
I think
happen
that
with
you
us.
guys
It's not
I think that you guys just need to like go for it, I think you guys are thinking too much about this, and I'm saying you guys because I am in a different state. I cannot join you to the club. I'm rooting for you from afar.
I think if you flew down here and forced us to go to the club, we would have to.
No, I can't do that because I also don't really want to go to the club.
Oh my god! No one wants to go to the club. We have to go once, at least once, maybe to try.
Yeah.
We're very much homebodies here at Brats in the Back Row.
And like, if I'm gonna go out to like a bar, I want it to be a quieter bar.
Yeah, like a jazz bar.
Actually hear the person I'm talking to. We should go to a jazz bar.
I know. We should be in Paris.
I want to do that.
Ugh.
Yeah. I watched a Complete Unknown over the winter break or whatever. I don't have a winter break anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. I watched a Complete Unknown, and the whole thing is that like Bob Dylan was playing these like clubs or whatever, like these underground clubs in New York City, and there was alcohol there, and I'm like, we need to go to that.
We need to. I think
that would be our vibe.
It is.
It's not in New York City.
Loud. It's not like.
It's not too loud.
Invasive.
It's not too crowded.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I don't want to go to the club because I know that it's going to be loud, it's going to be bright and dark at the same time, and it's going to be crowded. And I don't like any of those things.
It's so, like, it's going to be like sensory overload.
Yeah. I'm very picky about my surroundings.
That's fair. I think that is our vibe, though. Like, we just need to be in, like, a fun place.
Yeah.
And that's quiet.
Low lit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Low lit, good drinks, good food, some nice music playing that's loud enough that we can hear it, but not too loud that we can't hear each other.
Exactly.
This is what we need. This is why we need to start our bookstore / coffee bar / bar
/ antique shop / plant shop.
/ movie theater.
Movie theater / community space.
Community space. I think, yeah. This is why we need to start our business ventures.
Every time we talk about that, I just remember Allie going, if they want the couch, they can buy it. And it's like, no.
No. First of all, no. I'm going to veto the antique store part of this business venture. I found those antiques.
They're mine.
With my bare hands. They're mine. I paid good money for those. But I probably spent good money, like, fixing up those antiques. I polished that shit.
Exactly.
I reupholstered it. Okay?
It's mine, and it's never gonna be yours.
No.
Exactly. Alright, well guys, the movie we watched today was the 2002 classic, the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I've watched this movie a million times since I've been 5 years old and cognitive. But May, this was your first time watching it.
This was. I wasn't a Scooby-Doo girl. As a kid, I was a very typical girly girl. If it didn't have princesses in it, or Blue's Clues.
What? Hello? Alright. I did like Blue's Clues.
Those were my three interests. It was princesses, it was Blue's Clues, it was the Wiggles. Those were my interests.
That's good. I like Blue's Clues.
I didn't have any of that Blue's Clues fucks. I don't know if this is true or not. I heard that like they don't have like real mail or something. Like they got rid of mail and now they're just using email.
It's like digital.
Digital age now.
Oh no.
And then Steve, or I don't know if the guy's name is still Steve. I think it's a different guy. I think they renamed the guy with every new guy.
I think so.
Anyways, I think so. Yeah, because it was Steve, and then there was Steve's brother. Don't know his name. I didn't care for it.
I don't care for you.
But yeah, he uses a an iPhone now or something like, or some similar phone where
That's
they can't
awful.
get sued by like Apple.
No.
You know. But yeah.
No.
I don't know if this is true.
Blue's Clues, I used to watch the episode where Steve goes off to college so much.
That made me so sad.
But it was like why I wanted to go to college.
I was like, if Steve can go to college, then
so can I.
At his old age.
He was like...
I always knew that Steve was old. I was like, he's old.
This is an old man.
This is an old man.
And then when the Salt and Pepper had children, Paprika.
Yeah, they had Paprika.
And now they have like 12 children now. Like,
what?
There's like a ton of them. I saw a photo the other day.
Nutmeg, cayenne.
Yeah, like all the spices. Wait, what was that last one?
Garlic salt.
All right.
Italian seasoning.
That like Trader Joe's everything bagel like seasoning.
Yeah, everything bagel.
Okay. Yeah, but I was a Scooby-Doo person growing up. I love Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. I watch this movie all the time on like Cartoon Network and Boomerang and everything. Yeah. So May, what were your first impressions while watching it?
I thought it rocks.
It rocks!
I thought it was awesome. I don't really know what I was expecting from this. It kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? I kind of got off track a little bit when they revealed that the mystery gang actually broke up for 2 years.
That's so early in the in the movie.
Early in the movie. It's so early in the morning. Oh my goodness. But yeah, and then they break up for 2 years, and I'm like, so there was just this town got fucked without them.
Yeah. So like, is the monsters like
calmest it's ever been?
Yeah, so are they the problem?
Yeah. There's
no crime.
Either way, I think they're the problem. It was fun.
It
was awesome.
It's a funny movie.
It's really funny. It's a really funny movie. And I want to know what cartoon boot camp they had all of the actors go through. In order to play those characters.
So, yeah, to be like... Because it's a very cartoonish movie. Like, they're still, like, keeping it within, like, the realm of being that kind of dumb-ish. You know, like, silly. Yeah. Very silly. Well, the screenplay was written by James Gunn. Let's get that out of the way.
I saw that.
Which is
I did see that.
Literally insane. But also kind of makes sense. Like,
it makes sense.
Because if you watch, like, Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, like, he's still, like, keeping that comic book energy alive and everything. It's silly, but it's still, like, good. He knows what he's doing.
What else has James Gunn done? Because there's no way. I love that his Wikipedia, or not his Wikipedia, just, like, the general Google search now says James Gunn, CEO of DC Studios.
Oh, that's right. He is.
He is, which is not great.
Crazy.
What else has he done? Because I can't just keep saying he's only done
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy and the Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad. Not just Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad, which is the better.
Yes.
Of the two. Okay, well, not a lot. He did Brightburn. Have you watched Brightburn?
I don't even know what that is.
Brightburn is like if Superman were evil.
Evil Superman.
But also if he were like 12.
What? Hello? Why? What?
That's kind of all I got from the movie. It's a horror. So I think
what?
Yeah, okay. The plot follows Brandon Breyer, a young boy of extraterrestrial origin, Superman.
Okay.
Reared on Earth, who discovers he has superpowers, using them with dark intentions. Evil
dark
Superman.
Intentions.
Uh-huh. Dark intentions. And he's also 12, so this is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, lands in Kansas.
What the hell? Oh, it's
Awesome.
Brightburn.
Oh, he only produced that one. Brightburn.
Oh, this came out recently? And you rated it 2.5 stars.
Did I? It needs to be lower. Yikes. He's doing Superman.
Oh, he is 12.
2025. He is 12. Oh, is he actually 12? I was just throwing out an age.
Well, he played 12-year-old Scott Lang in the 2019 Avengers Endgame. So in 2019, he was 12, so he's older now.
Nice.
The passing of time.
Well, he's older now, yes.
Elizabeth Banks was in this?
Oh, yes, I think she was the mother. Which is...
That's crazy. You are the only one that's ever watched this. I literally have
And
no clue what this is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What has Elizabeth Banks been doing? Not a lot.
Cocaine Bear is the only thing I can remember.
She did the lesbian Charlie's Angels.
What? Hello?
Well, I don't think it was actually lesbian. I think it just had Kristen Stewart.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she produced Bottoms.
She did?
Yeah, it says producer Bottoms.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth Banks, for your service.
Thank you.
Well, there's so many with this movie as well. Like, there's so many crazy ass adult like references and themes in this that are like insane. Now, learning as an adult. Well, there's all the weed references with Shaggy, which is so funny. Like, it's
very funny.
When they pan, it's like 2 years later, and they pan to him and Scooby in like the van, and it looks like they're smoking weed.
Yeah.
It's good.
I want to know how they're affording their drugs. Because I
don't know
am
what job they have.
100% certain. Yeah, Shaggy does not have a job. 100% does not have a job. Scooby, a dog, cannot work.
A dog. He's also grandma.
He's also grandmother.
Gam. Yeah.
But how are they affording this weed? This isn't a serious question. I'm just a little bit curious. Because everyone else has like big jobs. Like, Velma's a war criminal.
Oh, yeah! What is that? Velma's, like, making nuclear bombs or something? She's a war criminal.
Was it for the government or was it for NASA?
Yeah, it was for NASA, but, like...
Okay. Is NASA doing a lot of war crimes?
I don't know, but it was crazy. Like, she's like, I'm making, like, nuclear missiles or targeted missiles or something. Like, that's...
For NASA.
That's used in war. That is used in war.
First of all, I don't think you're working for NASA. I think you're working for the U.S. Army.
Yeah.
Who loves to do war.
The wars.
Do war. I think about this all the time. If we shut down the U.S. Army for 1 year, we could be so technologically advanced. I think the economy as we know it would just be astronomically better.
Honestly.
We could have trains.
Like, high-speed railway.
We could have high-speed railways. Have you seen that video of the new high-speed railway in Japan or whatever?
I think so. I think probably.
Yeah. It's like, it passes by in like half a second.
Oh my gosh, but we're not that. We're so not. No. This country is not that. It's so bad.
We need to have our military taken away for a year.
Just a year?
Yeah. You know how much Japan was able to do in like the 70 years that they weren't allowed to have a military? Unbelievable. I want that.
I know.
I want to train.
Yeah. This is a terrible country.
I want a train. I also want other things that we could get
but
with the money
train
for shutting down the army. Let's be real. But I want a train.
But I want this train.
I want this train.
I want this train real bad.
I don't want to fly.
I don't want to fly. I want to ride. Be free.
I want to ride. I don't want to fly. I don't want to drive. I want to train.
Well, I watch a lot of old movies. You do too, and they're always on trains, and it feels so beautiful.
First of all, where did these trains go? What happened to them?
That's my big question. What happened to the trains?
Where did they go?
There's trains. There's still trains. I mean, in our area and everything, but not as like.
I can't go
usable,
cross country. There is an entire 3-episode arc in Sex and the City where Carrie and Samantha go from New York to California on a train in 3 days.
We could have
Why can't that be me?
We could have that. But no, we have the military instead.
I don't want a military.
I'm so sorry.
I don't think that's controversial to say.
I don't think so.
I don't want a military.
I want trains.
Okay, Scooby-Doo.
There's also the instances of Freddy saying nerdy girls turn him on.
That's okay.
That's crazy.
There was something going on between Fred and Velma. There was something going on. I thought they were gonna do something subversive.
There's a moment between the two of them where they Velma looks at him. She's all shy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I was like, are
yeah.
they?
So the screenplay again, it was by James Gunn, and this is what I've gathered. The film was originally set to have a much darker tone, essentially poking fun at the older cartoons, the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and was originally set for a PG-13 rating. Shaggy was set to be a stoner, canonically, but we know that in our hearts. In our hearts.
He is.
Velma and Daphne had a side relationship.
Lesbians.
We could have had it all. And there was...
in the lesbian... sense,
all they got was had a side relationship, so let's take it to the lesbian sense.
Okay. I think that James Gunn is a little bit homophobic.
Well,
allegedly.
Maybe. It's probably for exploitation reasons. It's not but
it was also 2002.
Yeah, this is also 2002. A great
exploitation lesbians.
A great year.
A great year.
And there were many marijuana references. According to Sarah Michelle Gellar, by the way, we'll talk about the cast in a little bit, but
awesome cast.
According to Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays Daphne, after the cast had signed on, there was a change and the film became more family friendly. However, by 2017, James Gunn confirmed that the original cut of the film got an R rating and had used CGI to cover cleavage. There was with the Velma and Daphne side relationship, there was supposed to be a kiss between Velma and Daphne when exchanging souls. That whole sequence where they mix up and everything.
We could have had lesbian kiss.
Could have, and we didn't. Damn shame. And
this could have radicalized the children that watched this. More so than it already did radicalize them.
I was radicalized because I saw
you were radicalized
in between the lines.
You could read between the lines. You had media literacy at the ripe old age of 5.
I understood. The director of this film, Raja Gosnell, said they wanted to sell the movie to what the current demographic of Scooby-Doo was, and that was young kids and their parents. After the movie was screened for a test audience of pretty conservative parents in Scottsdale, Arizona, it didn't play well at all. The director said that they started the first scramble to take out all of the "Is Velma gay?" references. We just had our best to protect the movie and make the best movie we could under the newer guidelines. Apparently there was explicit references to being "Is Velma gay?"
Is this why she had like a really random?
This random white man.
This random white man who we all wrote about in our notes, by the way. We all mentioned him.
He's like, who's this random guy? He's not like unattractive. He's like, for 2000s, he's like pretty good looking.
He's a pretty good-looking white dude in 2002. He's wearing a Led Zeppelin t-shirt.
Yeah, he's got like puka shells or something.
But that's okay.
He has no name. I know literally nothing about him.
I know nothing about him except that he's interested in Velma for some reason.
It's so.
It was
so random. It's so random.
Yeah, I appreciated it because I was like, this is kind of funny, whatever. But I was like, what purpose is this making?
It's to cover up the gay.
It's to cover up lesbianism.
Literally.
Also, speaking of like lesbianism, they made Velma hot. And then they unhot
her. They could put her back in the turtleneck.
Yeah. They showed tit. And then they put it away.
And well, I mean, she gets also ultra hot. We didn't watch Scooby-Doo 2, but
I did.
Well, you did, and I can recite it from memory. I might probably watch it tonight.
Yeah.
But she's hot in the second movie because she's trying to like seduce Seth Green. Don't. It's a Seth Green. He is nerdy hot in that movie.
Curator Seth Green.
He is nerdy hot in that movie. I will say.
So good. Yeah.
But she's wearing the very like iconic gay awakening for many.
The latex orange
suit.
Yeah. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. So wait, we'll go. So anyway, there were so many references to adult themes and everything. There's also the casting of this movie is literally fucking insane because it's really good. It's really good casting. Yeah. The main group especially. I mean, you have Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze. I didn't realize it's not Prince. It's Prinze with a Z.
It's really stupid.
It's stupid. Freddie Prinze Jr., Matthew Lillard, Linda Cardellini, and then somebody's voicing Scooby. But like, which is insane.
These are all like the hot up and coming like
2000s
teen young adult actors of the time.
Literally,
like, these were like the big shots, and they're in fucking Scooby-Doo,
and it's perfect.
It's
literally perfect.
Yeah. And Hollywood is too afraid to do this kind of stuff now.
What happened, Hollywood?
Yeah. I think that we need to do, like, you know how, like, the Muppets will just do a movie every so often?
Okay, yes.
And then they'll just have, like, huge name celebrities.
Yes.
In the Muppet movies, and everyone wants... I think we need to do that with Scooby-Doo.
I think that'd be good. And I mean...
But it's kind of like a Power Ranger situation where they just switch out the actors.
Just random people. That'd be funny.
Random people. We could have Glenn Powell
as Freddy. That's such good casting.
Shaggy.
Oh, as Shaggy. I see both. I could see that too.
I think he could do both.
He's playing both. It's like an Army Hammer, The Social Network. Like. Literally, like, he's all both on the screen.
Glenn Powells.
Two Glenn Powells.
Clean, what is dirty?
Literally. Because he's I mean, I see him just, like, Twisters, he's, like, the main lead guy. But he can play, like, the himbo, because that's the really good way that they've started doing Freddy. Freddy is a himbo, and that's perfect.
And that's correct. That's actually the correct.
Have you ever watched Everybody Wants Some?
I don't think so.
No. So he doesn't play like a stoner or anything, but he plays like that super laid back, chill guy and everything. Yeah. So I could see the Shaggy stuff from that. So if we get
we're talking about Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell, and if we split the screen, Glenn Powell,
or you know what? half of his costume.
the
other half.
Shaggy, and he's like he has to talk like side to side.
It's like a really cheap, low budget high school theater production.
I think that'd be phenomenal. I'd spend good money to see that.
Yeah. High school musical production where they only have one guy who knows how to sing, so he just has to play all of the male parts.
He's literally every character. He's one-man show of High School Musical.
That would be so awesome.
I'd watch it. That'd be so funny.
I'd watch it.
There's duets, and he has to sing both at the same time.
And he does it beautifully.
Okay.
That's what High School Musical, the series, should have been.
That's what Joshua Bassett should have been doing on the set. I think so.
Oh my god.
I forgot about him. Anyway.
I don't know what he's doing. Isn't he, like, Christian?
He's super religious now, right?
Super religious. Like, well, I'm glad you found God.
Because he became bisexual. Sorry, that's a terrible way to say that. He is bisexual. Well, and then he was like, I found God. And, like, that's... I don't know.
Was he outed as bisexual? Like,
was he? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think he was. But I think it came out at the same time that, like, all of, like, the drama was happening. And he was like, guys, I'm bisexual. Like,
that's the PR. That's the, like, whoa, but I'm bi.
I'm bisexual.
That's so funny.
Okay, but you're also still a bad boyfriend.
You also kind of suck.
You kind of suck. And then he found God because he was like, the bisexual bit didn't work.
I need Jesus.
I need Jesus.
I need to find the Lord. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah. Other things. Oh, other like casting stuff. There is insane cameos in this movie. I forgot Pamela Anderson is in this.
Pamela Anderson's here.
Sugar
for
Ray.
Like a hot minute.
Is the band. Which is so 2000s. This is what that movie is. This movie's so a 2000s movie. Yeah. It's so cemented in the culture for me that I'm like, yes.
Yeah. The 2000s are like, the early 2000s are like hella cringe, obviously, and very problematic. Obviously. But it's so iconic.
It's so iconic.
It's so iconic. As someone who like either wasn't alive or was not like conscious at the time, it was so iconic.
It was so good. You guys, you weren't there.
You weren't there.
You weren't
we
there.
Were there.
We were there.
Yeah, we experienced it.
Me, as a 5-year-old, was losing my shit.
Goo goo gagaing on the screen.
I love that. It was but I forgot Pamela Anderson was in this, and I literally was like, is that Pamela Anderson? Apparently her cameo, also her cameo's uncredited, by the way. Like, she's not credited in the film, which I think is insane. Pam. I was like, Pam, I'm so sorry, girl. You deserve the world. I
love you.
I love you, Pamela. But she, like, apparently her cameo was to make fun of when random celebrities and stuff came on the cartoon, and were like, thanks for saving the day, you guys. And they're like, yeah, thank you. Did you ever watch the Supernatural crossover with Scooby-Doo?
Was this before or after season 5?
It had to been after.
Okay.
How many seasons are there? Like 90?
I think there's like 20.
20? So it had to be after.
Okay, because I only watched seasons 1 through 5, and then season 6, episode 1 was so bad that I immediately stopped.
I was like, never mind anymore.
I was like, and this is good.
I only watched the first season. What happened in season 6, episode 1?
Girl, I don't remember.
Oh!
This was in middle school.
Well, okay. Fair enough.
This was in middle school. But honestly, okay. From my memory as like a 12-year-old or the 12, 13-year-old, season 1 through 5 of Supernatural is very good. It is a very good show.
It's like a monster of the week. I remember watching that first season and being like, this is fun.
It's good. So if you want to watch Supernatural, watch the first 5 seasons and then turn it off. And have no more curiosity after that. In this case, curiosity is the devil, okay? We gotta stay away.
When did you even get to where like Cass is? Castile? What's this?
I did.
Okay.
Because he comes in like season 3 or something.
Oh,
okay.
I don't.
But I did meet him.
Okay, personally.
I did meet him personally. Yeah.
I am him. I know him.
Yeah. I've shook his hand and said,
"Hello,
Thank
sir,
you, Mr. Castiel, sir."
Castiel. Oh, Castile is Castile is the ship name, right?
Destiel.
Destiel.
Because it's Dean and Castiel.
That's right. That's right. Now I remember.
Yes.
Now I remember. I don't.
Yes.
I only know this by proximity.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I'd love to not know it, but I do.
But sadly, I do.
Sadly, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I never got into Supernatural. Sorry to everyone. I know fake Tumblr user, but I'm sorry.
Did you watch Sherlock?
I think I did.
Let's go through.
I think I had to have watched Sherlock, right?
Okay.
I can't remember.
It's a yes or no question, babe.
Yes, I'll say yes.
No, maybe.
I'll say yes to this. Because it feels familiar.
Did you watch Doctor Who?
No, I was never. Maya and a lot of my other people I knew were into Doctor Who.
Okay, cool.
I was never, because I knew there were so many, like, iterations of it, I got so, like, I don't know where to start with this.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those, like, I think with, like, most British TV shows, it's just, like, you can watch a season by itself, and you'll be chill. And
you'll be good. It's, like, a one and done
scenario. Yeah, because they're meant to be, like, kind of contained, but there's just enough threads to keep it going if you're, like, I want to keep, like, this is interesting. Or you could just kind of stop and be like, okay, I've had my fill, you know?
I wasn't into, like, that, like, superwholock thing. That wasn't my thing. I was into, like, MCR and 21 Pilots and Fall Out Boy and that sort of cultural phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
That was...
Virgin Loser.
Okay. I'm sorry. No,
if you were on Tumblr at that time, you were a virgin loser.
What about now? What?
Now, 100%.
Aw. There's a poster. You can't see it. So there's behind my bed over where my door is, there's a poster that has like wildflowers and everything on it, but underneath that poster is a Brendan Urie poster, and I've covered it with like shame.
Take it down.
No, because now it has wildflowers. Shame.
He's haunting your walls.
He is. He's in my walls.
He's in the walls.
He's scratching at the walls. Brendan Urie.
His vocal fry is keeping you up at night.
It's so bad. But that first album fucks so hard, you guys.
And then it just kind of like slowly went downhill.
I like a Fever Spread Out is so good, and then Pretty Odd is good. Vices and Virtues, and then straight down.
Straight down.
So bad. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I was into, and also like Gravity Falls because that was happening at the same time in middle school.
Yes.
Also Hamilton, but I wasn't like Hamilton pilled like some people I knew.
Dude, I'm so Hamilton pilled
now.
I have like my Spotify connected to like my Discord, so whenever I'm listening, you can see like what I'm listening to. I'm always afraid that you guys are going to see what I'm listening to, and I'm listening to Hamilton.
Oh my god!
2025 started. I've been listening to it nonstop. Nonstop. I'll listen to it while I'm working at work. I especially listen to it on the drive home from work when I'm the one driving.
My god.
It's a way for me to stay awake and to keep myself entertained. So I'll just start it from the beginning and I'll just sing the whole way through.
Oh my god. That is insane.
We need to watch Hamilton for one of these episodes.
We should watch Hamilton. I've watched it, of course.
Yeah.
That is
guys,
insane.
It's such a good musical, and I don't care that it's cringe.
Why did you echo that? I don't care that it's cringe.
I don't care that it's... I didn't mean to turn on the echo. But yeah. So, yeah.
And if
I'm always afraid that one of you will like call me out for it. Like, Melita, this is like the third time you've listened to Hamilton.
Why don't you just put yourself on like a private listening session?
Because I'm too lazy to do that.
Well,
I don't have like... I have shame, but not enough shame where I would like put it.
Not enough, like like this is low level shame.
Low level shame.
Oh my god, I love that. What's your favorite Hamilton song?
Part of the crash out.
Who's your favorite character?
Who's my favorite character? I don't know.
And
They're
that means
fine.
you condone whatever they have done.
Yeah. I do actually want to go on the record saying that I love all of the founding fathers. They are my personal idols. They've never done anything wrong in their life.
No.
And
right
you know
after
what? They...
Right after you said we don't need the military anymore.
We don't need the military, but the founding fathers, they were onto something.
You know what? I get that.
Yeah.
That general.
Everything that they ever did was correct.
My god. What's your favorite Hamilton song?
What's my favorite Hamilton song? That's a good question. I don't really know. I'd have to look at the track list because I don't know what it is. Awesome question. I will say I like to sing Act 1 more than I like to sing Act 2.
That's valid.
Act 1 is just a little bit more fun to me, although I do really like singing along to the cabinet battles. Those are good in Act 2.
Okay, the cabinet battles.
Yeah. Guys, this is part of the crashing out that we mentioned prior.
Listen, guys, we have shown you many times that we are losers. We're not cool people. We sit at home or we go to work. That is all we do.
Yeah.
And then we go on our silly little Tumblrs and have our silly little shows that we like to watch, our silly little musicals. And read our silly little fan fiction. Did you ever read Hamilton fan fiction?
I didn't.
I did not either. Okay, we can go on record and say that.
Well, because in my mind, Hamilton fanfiction is the same as like real people fiction, and that's weird.
That's fair.
I do not want to read that.
That's valid. Yeah. Because it's at that point they're not. I swear to, if I ever read it, it was out of like I was reading it with friends and everything. It wasn't like
and it was like a joke.
It was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't choose it of your own volition. Your fingers crossed the whole time.
I'm sorry. It's so crazy.
It's awesome.
Well, guys, the crash out will happen. Anyway, back to Scooby-Doo.
Back to Scooby-Doo.
There's also like with this movie and everything. The thing that always got me was the costumes of this movie. Daphne serves cunt. Good. The whole time. The whole time.
She's so slay.
I wrote my letterbox review for it because it's Stan True. I have thought about her airport outfit every single day since I was 5. Little like glasses, so the headband, the trench coat, and the knee-high go-go boots, purple go-go's.
She's genuinely the blueprint.
It
for, like,
literally
the cool
is
girl, for the modern cool girl.
Like I need to look like that at all times. It's so good. It's such a good look. I need to
have her energy. It's so good.
She's serving cunt, and she kicks ass as well. Like
she always looks good.
Yes, she's like always. She like makes sure she looks good. Oh, I love her so much. I love Daphne.
I love her.
I think she's my favorite character in this iteration. Anyway, I love Daphne so much. Great. I also like Fred's little, like, he just has that little ascot and everything, and he's like totally like. I mean, it's based on the Hanna-Barbera ones. They're in like he's in like the 60s, 70s suit and everything. I'm like, oh, it's so good. But the real kicker is that I have dressed like Shaggy. I literally have Shaggy's jacket, like the Sherpa.
Oh my god!
I have it. I own it. I wear it frequently.
Okay. Yes.
May has seen me wear this jacket.
I've seen this. I think I've also worn this too.
It's literally, and I literally, and like the corduroys and the green shirt. I'm like, oh god, I've dressed like this.
Yeah.
I've
also definitely dressed like Shaggy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually wear a long sleeve with it, so I'm like, okay, so I'm dressing like Frog and Toad.
Frog and Toad.
Frog and Toad.
Yes. It's good.
Yes, it is. So good.
Other things. I had also this how bad the CGI is. It's so bad.
Awful.
The monsters are so scary because it's terrifyingly
incredible.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they're just good enough that you can believe it.
It's cartoony. They're very cartoony. It's cartoonish.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And I like that they don't try to like ground it in the real world.
Absolutely not.
Make them like
and none of this is
gross.
I thought you said, and none of them are gay.
Oh,
well,
no, they're all gay.
This whole thing is not grounded in reality, like, at all. It's so just dumb and funny, and that's why I enjoy it. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I also just appreciate that, like, everyone, like, all of the background actors, they were all very much in, like, early 2000s clothing.
Oh my god!
But, like, our main characters were wearing, like, not replicas, but, like, something similar to, like, their original, like, 60s, 70s, like,
that sort of era.
Costumes, and I thought I thought that was so cool. And that's what I missed when I was watching Scooby-Doo 2, because then they were just dressing like regular people in 2004, and I was like, but this is boring.
No,
why is Fred wearing a t-shirt?
They need to be wearing like cartoon character-esque. The only time
they need to look fun.
The only time they like dress in like 2000s clothing is when they're wearing like bathing suits. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Or when Velma gets hot. Like
when Velma gets hot and she's showing tit.
She shows boob, right.
She shows boob.
Other fun facts I have is that Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. are actually a couple. That's probably the most well-known one. I didn't know that they were a couple prior to the movie. I thought they became a couple during the movie.
Yeah. Well, weren't they in... They were in, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh.
No. Was it that? Or was it Cruel? No, they were in I Know What You Did Last Summer together. Do I know what that movie's about? No, I do not.
I know nothing.
No, I do not. I've never watched it before, but I know that they're both in that.
Okay.
And that one came out according to Google, that one came out in 1997.
Yes. Okay. I thought, so that makes sense. Which is the director Raja Gosnell wanted a real life couple to play Daphne and Fred. His first choice was Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. Prinze Jr. didn't originally want to do the movie because he felt it wouldn't live up to the Scooby cartoons, but Gellar talked him into it.
And you know what? That's good. That's a good reason to not want to do a movie like this.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to ruin the sanctity of these cartoons. That's kind. Yeah. He's being a kind sir.
Yeah.
Another fun. What?
They also appeared in She's All That together.
What? Hello? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot he's in that movie.
Yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar is only like a small cameo part.
Oh, and Matthew Lillard's also in She's All That.
That's true.
Wow. Yes. They're all together. Forever.
They're all together. That movie kind of sucks.
I've not seen She's All That.
It kind of sucks.
Which one is that?
That's the one where they're like, let's take like the hot nerdy girl and make her hot popular.
Oh.
As like a bet. It's a bet.
Oh, that's weird.
Can you like get her to like? Can you fuck her by prom?
Oh God, that's weird.
Yeah.
Freddie
It's
Prinze
really
Jr.'s
bad.
filmography is awful, by the way.
It's really bad.
What role did he play in The Rise of Skywalker?
Awesome. Oh, was it? No. No, I'm thinking of someone else. Who was he?
I'm looking. He is low on this.
Okay. Rise of Skywalker. I love that it's just like not even on his Wikipedia filmography list.
I don't even know where it is. Hold on. Where the fuck is he? Okay, Richard E. Grant wrote up Kid Dimitri. Freddie Prinze Jr. Hello.
Prince Jr. The Rise of Skywalker. He was a vocal cameo.
Oh my god, loser. At least be in it. Why was John Williams in this movie? What? That's insane.
No, that was a bad movie.
That was a bad movie. That was the last movie I watched before the pandemic. It was no, not that one. It was either I watched that movie or Frozen 2, and I chose Frozen 2.
Okay. What was the last movie I watched before the pandemic? I don't know. I'd have to look at my Letterboxd.
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2.
That's wicked.
Ah.
That sounds like Tarzan.
I don't know. Okay.
Other fun facts about the movie. James Gunn kind of has disowned this film.
Awesome. Oh, the last movie I watched, I think, in theaters was Birds of Prey.
Oh no! Then it had to be. Actually, mine was Birds of Prey. I'm so dumb.
Yeah, it was probably Birds of Prey.
I saw Birds of Prey in theaters with friends. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So James Gunn hates this movie.
It says, though James Gunn hasn't entirely disowned this film, he has expressed regret in making Scrappy the main villain of the film, after receiving backlash from the character's fans. The original screenplay had the villain finally revealed as Don Knotts, a payoff to Fred's line referring to Scooby's mistake at his Christmas party.
Okay.
But
I think that either of those choices isn't very good.
Is both bad.
They're both bad. Because Don Knotts didn't even catch that line, really.
No.
Scrappy, they introduced him, and then I immediately knew that he was the villain.
Yes, it's very clear that he's the villain.
It's very obvious.
It's so scary when he comes out of the robot Mr. Bean. Like, it's so, like, horrifying. And then it's also horrifying when he becomes, like, buff. Like,
oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Why can Scrappy-Doo speak perfect English?
Excuse
you. But Scooby-Doo can't.
Well, I don't know. Oh, because he has
Cornelius,
yes. Scooby apparently, I think of it as like a speech impediment.
Does Scooby have a speech impediment?
That's what it like. It's like I don't know, like it's seeming like, right?
I don't know. I always just figured like, okay, well, he's a dog that was taught the English language. Obviously, there's still some like neural disconnect going on, you know?
Oh my god!
Because dogs were not meant to speak the English language. But then Scrappy-Doo comes in,
and he's all, "Hey guys, it's me."
Perfect English, perfect enunciation.
I don't know. I'm thinking it as like a speech impediment. Like he has like a lisp kind of scenario where he talks in R's. Are you looking up? Yeah. Why does Scooby talk like that?
A speech impediment. Okay, Scooby has a speech impediment and tends to pronounce most words as if they begin with an R.
I'm correct. I know my Scooby-Doo lore like the back of my hand.
Emily is Scooby-Doo's #1 fan, confirmed.
Oh, side note, by the way, one of Allie's notes about this movie is that she's like, Scooby-Doo is part of my lore, but I won't tell you how. I was...
Yeah.
So everybody...
And now she's not here to explain.
Yeah, so everybody make your guesses in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I want all of you listeners to hound Allie's Instagram, DM her, flood her with DMs, begging her.
What is your lore?
Tell us the Scooby-Doo lore.
Because what is it? I don't know. Did she, like, meet him? Is he a long-lost relative? Like, what is happening?
It's either something, like, really boring or something so dramatic. You know?
So, really boring is crazy.
It's either, like, I once watched this movie 10 times in a day, or I was in a high-speed car chase, and we had, like, this movie playing on the mini DVD player for the car.
Or I am Scooby-Doo.
Or I am Scooby. Allie was actually in this movie, if you didn't know.
Allie is voicing Scooby, if you didn't know.
Allie is voicing Scooby from the womb. She simply was not born yet.
Yes. During the production of this film. Oh my god. Do you like Scrappy as the villain? I mean, it just, like, is like, okay.
No. Okay. No. I thought it was lame.
It's a lame villain.
I got it because he's like, I want to kill them because they kicked me out of the family. And I get that. But he's also so annoying.
He's so fucking annoying.
He's so fucking annoying.
He's like...
The fact that he can speak perfect English, it makes him even more annoying. Because it's like, now I can understand you perfectly.
And you just want to, like, punt him. You just want to grab him and go, Pah. Don't abuse animals, obviously, but he's annoying.
But you can abuse Scrappy-Doo.
Scrappy-Doo.
Are they... Okay, wait. What is the relation between Scrappy-Doo and Scooby-Doo? They have the same surname.
I also had this question. I haven't looked it up.
Is this like a Snoopy situation where he has an entire extended family?
Hold on. I think so. Scrappy-Doo is Scooby-Doo's feisty nephew. Scrappy's mother is Scooby's sister, Ruby-Doo.
Awesome.
Oh, I can look on Scoobypedia. What the hell?
Scoobypedia. Also, is Shaggy technically Scooby's owner?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's all like a found family thing, but like the owner is like Shaggy, like Charlie Brown is to Snoopy.
Snoopy owner.
Scooby first met Scooby first met Scrappy when the latter was born to Scooby's sister, Ruby-Doo. I actually have seen Ruby-Doo. The newborn witnessed Scooby and Shaggy being chased by an orderly and grows attached to Scooby, wanting to travel with them when he grows up. Later, Scrappy left New York City to join his uncle and Mr. Ink. Why is he in New York? He's in the Big Apple.
He's a city man.
He's a city man. And then there's a show. There's a couple of shows, and we're gonna actually get into all of this because I want you. I'm gonna play a little game with you that I set up.
Give me the lore.
Well, you have to help me because we're gonna play how many Scooby-Doo adaptations are there.
Ooh, okay.
So I have it broken down into a plethora of categories right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're talking. Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a category, and then you guess how many of this. I have to
guess within the category.
Like, I'm gonna tell you television shows. You give me a number. I'll tell you hot or cold, and you get like 2 tries or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
I get 2. Okay. I think 5.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Oh my god! This is the crash out. I'm freaking out!
No. This is the good. This is the good one. I'm locking in.
The good crash out.
There's a good crash out and there's a bad crash out.
And you have to guess what.
You have to guess.
Woo! Okay.
Woo.
Television.
The end of season 2
Television
will reveal if it was a good crash out or a bad
crash out. It's only up to you, audience, to figure out which one is the good or bad. Anyway, television shows. How many are there?
Is this animated or live action?
Actually,
there are there live action television shows?
I
don't think so.
I don't think so. Maybe,
okay.
But right for what this is animated.
Okay, I'm gonna say 20.
I'll tell you. You get one more chance. You need to be lower.
Oh, I need to be lower. Am I hot or am I hot?
You're warm. I'd say. Okay. Oh no, you're cold. I mean, wait, what? How does this work? If I need you to be lower,
the farther I am from the number, I am cold.
Okay, so
the closer I am warmer.
You're cool then. You're cool, I'd say. Sorry, I forgot how hot works.
I'm gonna say 9.
Oh, you needed to be higher, so it is 15. There's 15 shows.
Okay.
Cool. There is the 1969 to 1970s original Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? By Hanna-Barbera. 1972 1973, the new Scooby-Doo movies. 1976 1978, the Scooby-Doo Show. 1979 to 1980, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. And then 1980 to 1982 was another season of Scrappy-Doo, I think. 1983 to 1984 was the new Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show.
Awesome.
1985 was one show called The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Apparently he has demons. 1988 to 1991 was a pup named Scooby-Doo. 2002 to 2006 was What's New Scooby-Doo, which I remember very clearly. Okay. That was the one that has the really good intro. The What's New Scooby-Doo?
Coming after you.
Unsolved that mystery.
Good song.
It's a good song. I think it's by Simple Plan. It's like a real band that sang that.
That's crazy.
It's like a real pop punk band, like that era.
And this makes sense.
It makes sense. 2006 to 2008 was Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. 2010 to 2013 was the best iteration of Scooby-Doo thus far, which is Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which I've talked to Allie about this ad nauseum. It is a real, television show, cartoon, that had an overarching storyline about these monsters and everything. It's actually really well done. And I encourage everyone to go watch it. It's so good. It's so freaking good. It was a great mystery. There's an episode with cannibalism, and it used to freak me out. And I loved it.
Awesome.
2015 to 2018 was Be Cool Scooby-Doo, and 2019 to 2021 was Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. 2023 to 2024 was that show Velma, and then that we know. All I know is Dennis Reynolds, it's the guy from It's Always Sunny, is in that show.
Yeah. Didn't they make Velma Indian and then everyone got mad?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I know everyone was pissed off at that show. I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Well, because I know that Mindy Kaling.
Yes.
Mindy Kaling was attached to it.
Yes.
And if we know anything about Mindy Kaling, she will always have an Indian girl be her lead.
That's true.
I love this for her.
Good for her. And then TBA is going to be a show on Cartoon Network called Go-Go Mystery Machine.
Okay.
All right. Bad name, but whatever.
Move on.
Animated television films. How many?
There's the one that came out recently. Ish. I want to say 3.
You are very warm. You need to be higher.
Okay, 4.
Fantastic. There's 4. None of them are recent, though. I don't know what the hell you're thinking of.
I was sure that there was one that was, like, within the past, like, 5 years.
Animated television films. This is from Wikipedia, so... October...
Oh, no! I'm thinking of something else. Never mind.
But you got the number. October 18th, 1987 was Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. October 16th was 1988. October 16th, 1988 was Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. November 13th, 1988 was Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf.
Okay.
September, sorry, I didn't read that name before. Why is he reluctant? And September 3rd, 1994 was Scooby-Doo in Arabian Nights, which is based on 1001 Arabian Nights. Now,
awesome.
Direct-to-video animated films.
Awesome.
How many?
I'm gonna say that there were 8.
Very cold. You need to be higher.
Higher? Okay. 19.
There are 38 direct-to-video animated films.
Right.
Number 1, and a great one, is Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Okay.
That's a great film. Same, also, that came out September 22nd, 1998. October 5th, 1999, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, which is the one that has the lesbian witch band.
The Hex Girl.
The Hex Girls.
The Hex Girl.
Lesbian witch band.
The lesbians.
October 3rd, 2000, Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. October 9th, 2001, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. Oh, that came out. That was almost a month after the tragedy.
The tragedy of 9/11.
9/11.
Never forget. I'm gonna put together a
compilation.
A compilation of every single time we mention 9/11.
We should. It's more
One
than
of
you
these
think.
Things, I'll do it.
It's more than
you think. I just haven't done it because I know that I would have to re-listen to every episode.
And I don't want.
I don't want to do that. I'm tired.
Side note, I had a vision of doing like a blooper reel for this, but then I was like, I would have to go through all the raw footage again, and I would want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Anyway, Scooby-Doo and the Number 5 is Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire on March 4th, 2003. Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico, September 30th, 2003.
Why did you say
I don't know why that came out. Mexico, everyone.
White person, and you jumped out.
So sorry, everyone. I don't know why I did that. I apologize to the people of Mexico. You're lucky that
Allie and Sarah aren't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no.
The Mexican one here.
I'm so sorry. I apologize to the people of Mexico for what I've done. And Allie and Sarah as well.
Yeah. Reparations.
I will give. June 22nd, 2004, Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster. February 8th, 2005, Aloha Scooby-Doo. December 13th, 2005, Scooby-Doo in Where's My Mummy. September 19th, 2006, Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy. September 4th, 2007, Chill Out Scooby-Doo. September 23rd, 2008, Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. April 7th, 2009, Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. February 16th, 2010, Scooby-Doo Abracadabra-Doo. September 14th, 2010, Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. September 6th, 2011, Scooby-Doo Legend of the Phantasaur. March 13th, 2012, Scooby-Doo Music of the Vampire. October 9th, 2012, Big Top Scooby-Doo. February 26th, 2013, Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon. July 23rd, 2013, Scooby-Doo Adventures The Mystery Map. August 20th, 2013, Scooby-Doo Stage Fright. March 25th, 2014, Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. August 19th, 2014, Scooby-Doo Frank and Creepy. February 17th, 2015, Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness. July 21st, 2015, Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery.
Awesome.
March 10th, 2016, Lego Scooby-Doo, Haunted Hollywood. August 9th, 2016, Scooby-Doo and WWE Curse of the Speed Demon.
John Cena.
What?
John Cena's there.
He probably. August 9th, 2000. February 14th, Happy Valentine's Day, 2017, Scooby-Doo Shaggy Showdown. July 25th, 2017, Lego Scooby-Doo Blowout Beach Bash. January 9th, 2018, Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold. September 11th, 2018, Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost.
And I'm proud to be... Okay, where was the mystery gang on 9/11?
Well, were they trying to solve the mystery? They were trying...
Of 9/11? They were the ones that found Osama bin Laden.
Oh my god. Anyway, that released on September 11th. And that's a mystery with Bobby Flay.
Awesome.
And
you know what? Yeah. Where was Bobby Flay on 9/11?
Well... Scooby-Doo, and don't sue us, Bobby Flay. We know you weren't there.
Wink.
Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost, February 5th, 2019. October 1st, 2019, Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island, which has a cameo from Elvira. October 6th, 2020.
Awesome.
October 6th, 2020, Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo also has Elvira and Bill Nye. February 20th.
I love that it took until 2020 for them to do a Halloween one.
Yeah. Like, you have all these, but you're like, maybe we should do one for Halloween.
This is your whole shtick.
February 23rd, 2021, Scooby-Doo, The Sword and the Scoob.
Awesome.
September 14th, 2021, Straight Outta Nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because that's what the kids know. Courage the Cowardly Dog. God. October 18th, 2022, Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. And the final one, September 26th, 2023, Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2. With the superhero Crypto.
Crypto the dog?
Yes, not the currency.
Okay. Superman.
With that one terrible James Gunn movie he produced that you were talking about. Evil Superman.
Great burn.
There we go.
Evil 12-year-old Superman. I love Superman.
How many animated theatrical films have there been?
Oh, man. Theatrical
release, animated.
I'm gonna say like 5.
You are cold, but not freezing. You need to be lower.
2.
There has been one animated theatrical release, and that was Scoob back in 2020.
Yes, this was the one I was thinking about.
Yeah.
This was the one I was thinking about. I think I watched this one on HBO Max.
I think, yeah. I haven't watched it, but I heard about it.
Scoob. Is it good? I don't remember.
Live action movies. Like theatrical movies. There has been 2, and we have watched both of them. There's Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed, which has happened in 2004 with hot Seth Green.
There needs to be more.
There should be more. There should have been more. Apparently, the reason that there wasn't one, there was scheduled to be a 3rd one, but Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed didn't do that well in the box office, so they scrapped it, which is sad.
It wasn't as good.
It wasn't. I remember liking it more than the first one, but I think I just liked museums, and I liked it because it's all the original Scooby-Doo villains, and I grew up watching the Hanna-Barbera one, so I was like, ooh.
That's true. Yeah, I was just immediately because I watched them back to back last night.
Yeah.
I was just kind of immediately let down. But then hot, nerdy museum curator Seth Green. And I was like, okay.
Hi. Oh.
I love you, Seth Green.
My God. How many live action television films have there been?
Goodness. 0.
Cool. You need to be higher. There are some.
1.
There are 2.
Damn.
September 13th, 2009 was Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins. And October 16th, 2010, Scooby-Doo, Curse of the Lake Monster.
I do not remember these.
How many direct-to-video live-action films have there been? Direct-to-video live-action films.
Oh! Curse of the Lake Monster. That has Haley Kiyoko.
Yes. Those were the ones that had Haley Kiyoko in them. Which is also crazy casting for Velma.
She's a lesbian.
How many direct-to-video live-action films?
Direct-to-video, I'm gonna say 7.
Cold, you need to be lower.
Okay, 3.
There has been 1. Daphne and Velma in May 22nd, 2018 with Haley Kiyoko.
Lesbians.
How many television specials have there been?
Haley Kyoko's not in this one.
In the Daphne and Velma one? I thought she was.
Daphne and Velma original movie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought Daphne was...
Okay. Yikes. Ugh.
No, it looks bad. Like...
It's that one girl from Descendants who plays Sleeping Beauty's daughter.
Why?
I remember.
Interesting.
Descendants movie, kind of good.
All right.
It's Penny Ortega magic.
Oh, that's right. He did make those. I forgot.
Okay, what was the question? I'm so sorry.
How many television specials have there been?
12. Nope, 11.
Oh, cool. You need to be lower. Cool to cold.
Okay. Cool to cold. I'm gonna go 8.
7. There have been 7. Almost there. December 23rd had Scooby-Doo Goes to Hollywood. October 31st, 1999 had the infamous Scooby-Doo Project. Do you know about this?
No.
So the Scooby-Doo Project was a parody, it was a horror comedy based on the Blair Witch Project. And it is... because it came out in 1999, came out on Halloween, and it was literally like... they couldn't air it anymore because it was actually, like, horrifying children.
Yeah!
Do you remember? There's images. I've seen this special, but it's horrifying to, like, look at because it's like they're like imprinted the Scooby like animated characters in like the actual Blair Witch like found footage and everything. Isn't it scary? You're looking at images, right? Like it's scary.
Images. It's really scary. Oh god, I'm unsettled. Closed out the tab. That's so scary.
Apparently, there's an extended ending where, because at the end they find, like, you know, the villain, take off the mask, whatever. So there's an extended ending that says the gang has trapped the monster who is tied in the chair. Fred unmasks him, revealing a random live-action man. Which also is horrifying to me. I hate shit like that so much. It's so scary when live-action and cartoon in horror settings comes alive because it's like you shouldn't be there. That's so scary to me. It is. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'll read you this extended ending. The gang has trapped the monster who is tied to a chair. Fred unmasks him, live-action man. He calls them intrusive kids, which Shaggy points out should be meddling, not intrusive. Velma questions the man's motive, to which he replies the date is Halloween. Fred asks why, if that was the case, he had scared them the previous night in the cemetery, to which the man responds that he did not do so. Daphne wonders who it was that scared them then, and the real monster appears, screaming at them through the window. They drop the camera and run, leaving the man tied to the chair. A struggle and running is heard as the camera cuts out. It is revealed that the mystery machine was eventually discovered abandoned, and search parties found hundreds of Scooby snacks over several days, as well as the camera, though there was no sign of the gang. A missing persons poster appears showing the entirety of Mystery Inc., suggesting they had disappeared or died following the monster's attack. That is horrifying.
I'm so scared
That's
now.
so scary. I have like a black pitch black window. That's so scary, isn't it?
I'm so scared. Oh no.
It's horrifying.
Oh my god. Have you ever watched the Blair Witch Project?
Yes. I like the Blair Witch Project. It's been years since I've seen it, but like I like the Blair Witch because I like that. But the idea of it being cartoons, by the way, they even have Shaggy doing like the standing in corner scene where he's just like
that's one of the images. It was so scary. I have not watched the Blair Witch Project. I am a pussy. I'm so scared. I do not like horror.
I hate, like, one of my biggest, I don't know why, it freaks me out so much, is when, like, things that are necessarily cartoons come into live action, or things that are, like, live action go in. No, things that are cartoon go into live action. Yeah. And I don't mean that in like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit sense where the two live like codependently. Like in the way that like this is not, if it's like especially in a horror sense, I'm like, this is something that's not supposed to be real that's become real. And that freaks me out so much.
Well, it's uncanny. It's like this, like this infiltration of something that's like, you know, supposed to be separate from you.
Mm-hmm. It's so bad. There's when all the Gravity Falls stuff for the new book was like coming out and people were finding stuff out. There's an image of one of the characters named Blendon Blandon, who's like the time traveler character, and they show an image of him in like some western town, and it's supposed to be like, oh, he traveled back to the Old West. But the thing is, it's not an animated version of Blendon Blandon. It's like a real life action person taking a photo like as the character, and freaks me out so fucking much. I hate it so much. Even thinking about it right now, I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So scary.
Anyway, that was one of the Scooby-Doo like
why
television
would they
specials.
Do that?
I have no clue.
Why would they do that? And they were like, children are gonna love this. No. I'm so scared. I'm not sleeping.
There was, in 1999, this is part of the development on Wikipedia. In 1999, when 3 different Scooby-Doo marathons were scheduled for October, 3 Cartoon Network animators got assigned to create individual packaging and promotion for them. When the film The Blair Witch Project became a major success in August, it resulted in the 3 of them requesting if they were allowed to pull together their resources to make a satire of the cultural phenomenon. They put together a short proof of concept video consisting of the character Daphne running through the woods, and the higher up at network approved the idea.
Oh, bad.
It's so scary. Like,
so scary. I can't watch that. I could barely look at the pictures. I'm a pussy. It's scary.
It was. I remember watching it and going, "Oh, this is horrifying to look at."
Jesus.
Your chair moved, May, and I swear to God, I thought someone was coming into the room, and I was like, I got nervous for you. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I'm frozen.
Oh, I could feel like chills going through my body. Anyway, that was 1999. October 2000 was Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. October 31st, 2001 was Night of the Living Doo, which is a crazy, not scary, just making fun of Night of the Living, whatever.
Okay.
November 25th, 2015, Lego Scooby-Doo Nighttime Terror, Nighttime Terror. October 29th, 2021, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You Now? And October 3rd, 2024, Velma, This Halloween Needs to Be More Special. None of the others are as horrifying as the Scooby-Doo project.
Yeah, because they got awful reviews, and they're like, we can't do that again. We cannot be our auteur again.
We freaked the children out.
We freaked the children out, and now sales are down.
No, we're dead. All right, the last one, direct-to-video specials. How many are there?
I'm gonna say 27.
So freezing cold, much lower.
Damn it. 6.
Oh, yeah, 6! Yeah! On the last one, too. That's great.
Project. Preparations.
July 17, 2012 was Scooby-Doo, The Spooky Games. Which was based on, it's at 2012, so it's based on the Olympics. October 16, 2012, Scooby-Doo, Haunted Holidays. September 10, 2013, Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Scarecrow. September 24th, 2013, Scooby-Doo, Mecha Mutt Menace. Mecha, not Mecha.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know why I said Mecha, so sorry. May 13, 2014, Scooby-Doo, Ghastly Goals. And May 5th, 2015, Scooby-Doo and the Beach Bestie. Oh, Beastie. What? I can't read. I think I'm going blind. And there's also a slew of comic books and video games and plays and so many different things.
We don't have the time to do that.
No. Yeah, so anyway, that is a brief overview of the Scooby-Doo lore.
Wow. The Scooby-Doo Kingdom. Dynasty.
Now, to close out the episode, before we officially close out, who do you think each of us are in the Scooby-Doo gang?
Okay, I was gonna ask you this. Okay.
Because I have my answer. I already have a thing I've thought about this. What do you think? I want to know.
Okay. I think that Sarah could be Fred.
Ooh.
I think Sarah's Fred. I think Sarah can have, like, the right amount of himbo, but also she has emotional intelligence.
Yes.
So this could work. I think that... I think I am Daphne. I don't think I need to explain that.
No.
I think that Allie is Velma and you are Shaggy.
How the fuck am I Shaggy? No.
Yes.
I have my answer, and then we can discuss. You and I are Fred and Daphne.
Awesome.
I'm Fred, you're Daphne. Daphne was my,
we're in love.
Allie is Velma, obviously, very clearly. Yeah. Sarah is Shaggy, and Jonathan is Scooby.
Oh, we're bringing Jonathan into
I needed a fifth, so I was like, Jonathan.
Well, yeah, we need a fifth. You want to be your fifth?
No, I'm kidding. We're not hiring.
I was thinking of. No, we're not hiring a fifth. Don't want it. Anyways, I was thinking about making Sarah Shaggy. But I was like, first of all, I feel like she would be offended.
But I think she would agree. I think she's told me, she's like, I have Shaggy tendencies.
I think she would also agree, but I was like, we have to dig deeper into Sarah. Who is Sarah?
Who is Sarah? Oh wait, we can't say her last name.
Oh, we can bleep it out.
Who is Sarah?
I was also just like, I already said that she's Ringo. I don't think I can also make her Shaggy.
We're already downhill enough.
Peace and love, Ringo.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. But she understands. No. Are you crying? It's so beautiful.
I feel like it would be such a blow. to be both Ringo and Shaggy.
But I think it helps if she's Shaggy and Jonathan is Scooby, because they have their buddy
the same way.
with each other.
Do they?
Yes, they knew Jonathan and Sarah were friends before any of us. Before we knew Jonathan. There we go. That's a better way to put it.
But I didn't want to name Sarah, Ringo, and Shaggy.
You know, I think we have to. I know, it's not a blow. It's just the truth. And I also chose you and I as Fred and Daphne because we're in love. So many, and then others will be doing this with like other groups of people, and everyone, like we did it with Succession, and they were like, yeah, you and May are that one couple in Succession, and I was like, Tom and Shiv. And they were like, yeah, May's Shiv and you're Tom. I was like, what the hell?
Awesome.
And so many different of those things is that we're always dating. So
the thing about our friend group is that all of the people that we know have at one point thought that we were all dating each other. Like not even as like a polycule.
Just separate.
Just like as like separate. Which is awesome.
It's how a friendship should be.
How a friendship should be.
And now we're a polycule.
Now we are a polycule. No, we can't do that.
No, it would ruin us, I think.
Yeah. Did you ever have that like one like group of theater kids who were all gay but they were also all dating each other, and then they would just break up and then they would like keep dating each other? It was like a weird incestuous
yes, but mine were not gay. They were all straight.
Oh.
Which is, I think, worse.
Oh, that's interesting. That's worse.
Yeah, they were all straight, except...
You're limiting yourself.
Yes! Okay. But, yeah, they're straight, so I was like, you're only hurting your own chances here.
Yeah. Become bisexual.
Yeah, even at least fucking try. Like,
be bisexual. Yeah. The beautiful thing about going to an all-girls school is that everyone was either a lesbian or a bisexual person, or they wanted to be so badly. They couldn't because they were straight.
That's so sad.
That was the thing. Because it's like everyone in like the Portland area was like, oh, you went to name of school XYZ. Oh, are you a lesbian? Because that was like the reputation. Like if you went to school XYZ, you were a lesbian.
Oh my god.
Which is awesome.
That is so funny. That is so funny. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. All right.
Hey.
And then I like, but we both agree, Allie is Velma.
Allie is Velma.
100%.
Giving. Because
Allie is the voice of reason in many scenarios.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And she deserves a hot, nerdy museum curator.
Seth Green. We all do, I think.
We all do. God. Hot, nerdy museum curator Seth Green.
Jonathan is Scooby. Who's Scrappy?
Ooh, who's Scrappy? I think Chelsea could be Scrappy.
Oh, no. Oh, Chelsea, no.
But like a good Scrappy.
Yeah, not evil Scrappy.
Not evil Scrappy. Not big buff Scrappy.
Oh, that shit is so scary. Big buff Scrappy is horrifying to look at.
Awful. God, and he's like purple too, and
he's like purple. It's grotesque. It's so nasty.
But yeah.
Anyways,
that's the Mystery Gang. I'll Photoshop pictures of us onto, and then we can put it in the video.
All right, and we'll post it on our Instagram, but not our TikTok.
Because TikTok is going down.
But it'll still be up. It's not gonna explode out of my phone. Like.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll be able to like post new things.
That's fair.
I actually have no idea what's going on with this TikTok ban.
I don't know. I was watching an NPR thing on it, and it was like, you'll be fine. It'll be like, it's just gonna be taken off the App Store.
Probably.
And so I was like, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Which is what I figure is gonna happen. But everyone panicking is making me be like, huh.
No, they just don't watch,
which is kind of
like the news. Like
they don't watch the news, but it's also like maybe this is a good time to like end my addiction with TikTok, you know?
Yeah. There was a guy.
Unfortunately, I don't have the strength for that.
No. Next up, Instagram Reels.
I don't even use Instagram Reels. Allie does.
Allie does.
Allie
said
loves her Instagram
fervent.
Reels.
Fervent? Sure.
Yes.
Fervent. Instagram Reels.
That's a word.
Fervent is a weird. Whatever.
Yeah, I think we're using that correctly.
Okay.
We have English degrees.
I
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
I say big
yeah.
words sometimes.
We say big words. Allie likes to send us Instagram Reels.
And we
with
don't
just like no context.
And then we don't send any back because we all don't use Instagram Reels. Except Sarah. Sarah sometimes uses Instagram Reels.
Sarah sometimes does, but that's because she's also trying to get off TikTok.
Yes.
So, like, kind of she's switching out one drug with another.
Yes.
Instagram Reels.
Meth for heroin. Like, it's not... Where are we?
Mm-hmm.
On that note, do you have any other things to say about Scooby-Doo live action?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I love that Daphne kind of did a microaggression against the voodoo maestro.
We don't even talk about, like, kind of blatant racism that is in this movie. Like,
guys, blanket content warning. There's a blanket racism throughout this movie.
Yeah, it's very racist and weird.
But it's also like, what are you gonna expect from 2002?
No, yeah.
Like, not to like excuse it, but like everyone was kind of racist.
Yes.
Across the board in 2002.
And then it was there's some weird things with like the voodoo guy and then like the ritual.
I just loved like the blanket racism. I loved the blanket like trigger warning eating disorders that were going on throughout the movie. I was like, this is such...
Who has an eating... So I read this in your note. When does Daphne say she has an eating disorder? Like, or like...
When was it? It was when they were swapping souls and Shaggy was in Daphne's body and Shaggy was like something like, gosh, Daphne, don't you ever eat or something?
That's right. It's like, why are you always so hungry or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, Daphne, no.
Yeah. Which is like bad, but also so 2000s.
So 2000s. Everyone had an eating disorder.
Everyone. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Sorry. I hope you've recovered.
If you're going through an eating disorder, I'm so sorry. It'll get better, I promise.
Get help.
In a nicer way. Get help!
In a nicer way than that. But get help.
Anyway. Scooby-Doo. That's all
Scooby-Doo.
I got.
Awesome.
Oh, wait. There's one piece of fact that we'll end it on, and then we'll end forever.
Fab.
To nail Shaggy's scratchy vocals, Lillard had to scream for 5 minutes every morning, the director revealed.
Awesome. Oh my god, we didn't even mention this. Do you remember those memes on Tumblr that were like Matthew Lillard got possessed by the spirit of Shaggy and then he became like a god?
Yes! I forgot. Those like 2018 memes. I forgot about that.
Funny.
Always back to Tumblr. I love you, Tumblr.
Always back to Tumblr. Meme culture peaked there. And
that's
it's just been downhill.
It's been shit ever since.
We are never going to get we're never going to top God mode Shaggy.
So stupid. Awesome. Anyway, that's all I've got. You got anything else?
Nope, that's all I've got.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching or listening or whatever you're doing. Follow us on not TikTok or do. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Or do follow.
If you still have TikTok,
Brat's Pod. Brat's Pod on TikTok.
If it's still up after January 19th, I will continue to repost my McLennan Beatles videos.
I need you to know, May is the only one with access to the TikTok. I don't go on it. So it's fully just Maylena. To whatever reposts are happening, it's Maylena.
We all have access, except for Sarah, but Sarah just like has not logged in. We all have access to the Instagram.
But
I think that's pretty evident.
But the TikTok is May's.
TikTok is my brainchild.
Oh my god. Brat's
built that algorithm
from the ground up.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. I built this. Brat's Pod, TikTok, Brat's in the Back Row on Instagram, Brat's in the Back Row on Spotify and YouTube, Brat's in the Back Row at gmail.com. Email us your opinions on Scooby-Doo or Tumblr, because we talked about Tumblr a lot.
Tumblr. Let us know if you want it to only be the two of us.
Ever again. If you want real cinephiles on here.
Yeah.
Not these fake-ass cinephiles.
Yeah. If you vote, we listen to the people.
and we
are leaders of the people.
And we will, yeah. We're Fred and Daphne for a reason, folks. We are the leaders.
Hot, sexy.
The leaders. Hot, sexy leaders. Dating.
Dating. Almost lavender marriage.
Lavender marriage. Between Fred and Daphne. It's true.
I think they're in a lavender marriage.
Probably. Anyway, anything else I'm forgetting? Next week, hopefully they'll all be back, or they'll not if you vote accordingly.
They're not. Otherwise, next week, awesome movie.
No, I remember what next week is not awesome. Ugh.
Yeah,
anyway.
We're gonna be sticking to the early 2000s vibes. It's gonna rock.
I'm not excited. Anyway.
Alex, you're never excited for my movies.
I hate being here.
You were never excited for my movies. You didn't like Twilight. I
was excited for Newsies. I like Newsies.
Okay, that's true. Okay. Right now we're like 2 for 2.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.